Hey, what's up, guys? Today we are going to talk about how to generate ROI for your business using targeted Facebook ads. And why Facebook? There's over 2.6 billion users as of Q1 in 2020. So nearly everybody is on Facebook. The users are there and your customers are there. You only need two more things. And that is number one, you got to find them. And number two, you have to create the demand for your business or product or whatever you are offering. Which brings us to the difference between Facebook and Google. The difference in advertising on these platforms is the demand, and it's priced accordingly. Google, the demand is there. You think about it, you go to Google, you are typing in something that you are looking for. So the demand for the product is or the service is already there. With Facebook, you've got to create the demand. You're scrolling through, looking at pictures of whatever, and you have to create a compelling image, an ad copy, and an offer to present to your customer. And those platforms are also priced differently. Google is pay-per-click, where Facebook you are paying per impression. So you're paying for everybody that is viewing that ad. So how do you create the demand? Well, first you have to know who your ideal customer is. So of course that would be in demographic. Are they male, female, white collar, blue collar? What's their income? What are their hobbies? This is how Facebook is going to target your customer. They kind of pigeonhole everybody based on the pages that you follow, what type of music you listen to, the things that you like and dislike, your politics, all that kind of stuff. They segment all of that data. And so by the blogs and forums and pages and all that kind of stuff that you follow, they build that into your profile. So your ideal customer also is either happy or sad, content, frustrated. This is going to help you with your ad copy. So if you understand the mood that they are in, you need to write something compelling that is going to snap them out of their trance, just the day-to-day, and get them to pay attention to what you are trying to tell them. And you also do that by identifying their pain points. So you want to list out any pain points that they might have. So if you are a realtor, the pain that your customer might have is that they've got a home that they want to sell or a home that they want to buy quickly. If you are a roofer, perhaps there was a storm that came through and your customer has a leaking roof that they need to get fixed quickly, or they're dealing with insurance that they don't really know the process and they're scared, something like that. So now that we've identified who it is, we need to create a relevant lead magnet. So what is a lead magnet? Just quickly, and we'll get into these more specifically, but you make a specific promise and deliver real value, 1. 2, you give specific examples. 3, you have an offer or a specific shortcut. 4, you answer a specific question. And 5, you deliver a specific discount. So lead magnets basically build trust by offering value in exchange for something. So a lot of times it's going to be like an email or a phone number or something like that. Like, hey, I will give you, this promise, this example, this shortcut, this question, answer to a question, whatever, in exchange for some contact information. So it is more or less an ethical bribe. So just because the market wants what you're offering doesn't necessarily mean that they want it from you. So how do you maximize your leads and conversions? You do that by overcoming their doubt in you. So again, we'll get into these lead magnets are going to build trust. So, how specifically do you do that? So again, going through those lead magnets in more detail, if you make a specific promise, you want to be very specific in what you're delivering. You want to make sure that you speak their language and not your language. A lot of times you and I, working in a particular business day in, day out, we have this lingo that we use that our customer may not understand. So you want to make sure and you break it down in a way that they understand. And you don't want to bog them down with details. You want to focus on the result that they want. So if you want to maximize the leads and conversions, you want to focus on the result, not the detail. Number 2 in our list of lead magnets would be giving a specific example. So this would be like a case study. So just an example that we would use, maybe how we generated 250 leads in 18 hours without spending a dime on advertising, or how we sold more homes in 3 months than our competitor without fill in the blank, or how we were able to help 350 homeowners last year get a new roof without paying any more than their deductible, something like that. A shortcut, this would be like a list or a handout. So again, going back to a realtor example, it would be like, hey, do you want a free homes list? Or do you want a guide on how to how to file a claim with your insurance company to get them to pay for your roof or only your deductible? Here is a cheat sheet on how to do X, Y, or Z. There's a template or a free ebook on how to fill in the blank. So those are just examples of specific shortcuts. And 4, with on our lead magnet list would be answer a specific question. So think about your ideal customer and the pain that they're experiencing right now, and what is a question that they might have. So instead of if you post an ad and it's like, hey, call us at whatever, just answer their question. A lot of times these guys don't want to pick up the phone and call right away. They want to know who they're communicating with, and this allows them to build trust and confidence in who you are, and will kind of show them that you are capable of taking care of their problem. And 5, we see this all the time, delivering a specific discount. So, you add them to your email list and you send them a specific discount. So all you need to do is sign up for our list and we'll send you, you get 30% off your next purchase, something like that. And I've started seeing this within the last couple of years is, hey, get this discount if you give us your email. Oh, and by the way, we're going to give you even more if you enter your phone number. And the reason for that, we'll get into that a little bit later. The reason for that is text message marketing has the best open rates on messaging than anything else we are doing right now. So people are looking at their phones constantly, and getting a text message in front of them is a good way to to advertise your business. So you offer a discount in exchange for a review even. So, hey, if you're willing to review our business, we're going to give you 10% off for the next on your next purchase or something like that. So when you are presenting an ad, you have less than 2 minutes to get their attention, and on Facebook it's even less than that. So you have to snap them out of their scrolling trance. You've got to get their attention, and once you have their attention, you have to keep it for 2 minutes. Max is 2 minutes. So what would you say, show, or give them that would blow their mind in less than 2 minutes? So stories are a good way to sell product. So do you have an interesting story or an example that proves your product? and that the service works the way that you say it does? Or what is one thing that your prospect might want to know? And as far as lead magnet titles go, make sure you stick to your promise. Don't lose them before you start. So if, just a quick example would be something like, hey, sign up for a free homes list, and you have them give you your email, and then you don't deliver the list. Like that does not build trust by any stretch. So make sure that your lead magnet title actually delivers on what you are wanting to, what you're saying you're going to deliver. So where the rubber meets the road, this is just an example of an ad that gets attention, a landing page that converts, and a quick opt-in. So here we've got an attention-getting ad, stop wasting time in college. So that is a headline that is relatively controversial, and I know the guy that runs this course, and it's fairly profitable, and I had his permission to show it here. He's got an attention-getting ad for his demographic. He's talking very specifically to his client base, and it goes to a landing page that gives a lead magnet. So he's doing a free training that will reveal how a recession-proof career can earn you a six-figure income without a college degree or prior experience. Sounds pretty interesting. I would like to know more. So you click the button, get started. We've got an opt-in. Register for the free training, and enter your name and email. It's really that simple. So the next page there is access to the training. So again, this is just a quick example of how this works in line. So a good lead magnet will beat a bad landing page. So if you are not seeing the opt-in rates that you're hoping for, first change your lead magnet and continue to split test. This is something that we do all the time. Just because you arrive at, a favorable opt-in rate doesn't mean that you're going to maintain a favorable opt-in rate as times change and the market changes. So it's very important to continue to split test your lead magnet. Once you feel like you've got a good lead magnet, then you can focus on your landing page. So a good landing page, there are a couple things that you want to have in a good landing page. You want to have a market call out. So who are you talking to? Call them out. You want to be very clear and concise. You want to be very easily understood. You want to have a compelling headline. And your call to action needs to be above the fold. So this is very important. You think about how many people are on their phones. Most people are going to see an ad. It's like 70% of people are going to see an ad first on their phone. If it is something that requires a little more reading into or whatever, a lot of times people will actually convert on their desktop, but you catch their attention on their phone. So either way, you want to have the call to action. So that would be your form or whatever above the fold. So as soon as it hits the page, you don't have to do any scrolling. They see exactly the call to action that is going to get their attention. You want to have contrasting button color, again, just for attention. Social proof always helps in building trust. You want to have limited navigation. Most of the businesses that we work for that are not seeing the opt-in rates that they hope to have are sending people directly from an ad to like their home page. And at the home page, you have a lot of different options, and you have a lot of different exit points. So if you can build a landing page that keeps them focused on the specific offer, your opt-in rates are going to be much better. You want to use visual cues. It helps to have a hero or headshot, something that kind of describes who you are and what you're doing and says that you're a trustworthy person. And you want to have a limited form. So the longer your form becomes, the less likely you are going to be able to convert somebody. It's going to hurt your opt-in rates if you have a long form. So an email is good. First name and email is better usually for email because you can address the person. But if you get much more than that, your opt-in rates are going to suffer. So with Funnelbolt, we have a lot of landing pages with this DNA structure already built in. So it's very nice with our system. You can log in, you go straight to the landing page builder, and you've already got templates built. So I think we have something of like 30 or 40 templates that are already made for you. All you have to do is import them and just change the text and the heading. You don't have to code anything. All you have to do is click and change the text. You can change images and all that kind of stuff. And it just becomes very easy to build those high converting landing pages quickly. So again, with Funnelbolt, it makes it easier than ever to get these websites and landing pages up quickly so that you can start generating revenue off of these ads. So if your lead magnet and your landing page works the way that it's supposed to, you've got an opt-in, that is when your prospect all of a sudden becomes a customer. And you can then grow your list, you grow your customer base, and you're able to send offers as you choose. But the important thing is the next 3 minutes. So after the opt-in, the next 3 minutes are the most critical. And depending on your offer and your lead magnet, of course that delivery is going to be different. So are you delivering a list? Are you answering a question? Like whatever that is, you want to do it quickly and you want to do it within 3 minutes. So another way that Funnelbolt makes this easy is with our auto response system. So I'll show you how this thing works real quick. For a client of ours is as soon as somebody submits their form, it will send an email to the client so they know exactly who is signing up. And right away, it is going to send an email to the customer, and it is going to send a text message to the customer, and it is also going to send a voicemail to the customer. So this is a ringless voicemail. The phone doesn't even ring. It just goes straight to their voicemail. Hey, saw you're on our website. Thanks for filling out the form. Somebody will be in contact with you as soon as possible. So again, depending on your type of business, this delivery is going to change, but with Funnelbolt, you can attach, anything to these emails, and it becomes extremely easy to convert your customers with an auto response system that you set and forget. So it is going to take care of these clients up to 5 days. You can change this up to 90 days even if you want to nurture that long. But you put all these things in sequence, set it once and forget it, and it is going to communicate with those leads day or night at any time. You don't even have to think about it. So that is very important when we're talking about converting these leads to actual business. So depending on your product and your lead magnet, of course, your delivery is going to change. We just kind of showed you how that's going to work. And text and voicemail are extremely effective deliveries on these leads. So we've made it very simple. Of course, we kind of went through that, kind of showed you how all that works: text, voicemail, a ringless voicemail, and email. So you want to maximize the return on your Facebook advertising budget with quick automated follow-up. After 3 minutes, you're likely to lose 80% of the leads as they become disinterested or they forget all about the offer and everything that you just presented them with. We see this all the time. We get leads from whoever. We've got ads running on Facebook. They go to our website, they fill it out, and we call them, and they're like, hey, I have no idea why you're calling me. I didn't fill out a form, whatever. We all we all have gotten that, and the automated follow up and especially the voicemail really makes it significantly decreases the amount of responses like that you're going to get. So that wraps up our first part in Facebook advertising and digital marketing. What we are going to be talking about next is how to actually entertain the beast. We call it the beast being Facebook, because they have a lot of control and their rules change all the time. And it is very effective, but you have to play within their rules. We'll talk about maximizing your return on ad spend and how to scale your business using Facebook ads. So we'll get into more of the details of like pixels and Google Analytics, Tag Manager. We'll talk about optimizing funnels, so how to actually optimize your pixel and actually tell Facebook who exactly you're looking for. So we've got customers that are somewhat interested and customers that are ready like right now to buy. We can do that with pixel optimization. And we'll also talk about how the Facebook algorithm works. This was something that was explained to me, and as soon as I kind of grasped it, I was able to make significant improvements on the ads that I wrote and the effectiveness of like a real campaign. So we'll talk about building campaigns and how to structure ad sets and then ads within your ad set. So again, thanks for checking in, and look for part 2 coming up here shortly.